What's up, everybody, and welcome to this installment of the Minority Report. As always, I'm your head minority in charge. With me, as usual, is my biracial consigliere, Jaychellein.
What it is, everybody?
Yo, so we're coming off of, are you still holiday shopping?
Yes, not Black Friday. Well, yeah,
But you said about Black Friday, but you did Black Friday.
Yeah,
but
I'm still like need to get like some presents for my girlfriend, mom, dad, niece, sister.
I hate holiday shopping, man.
Yeah.
It's the fucking worst.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I already kind of finished mine. I only got my girlfriend left. Well, part of her present, I got her some. She's the hardest person to shop for because she likes utility stuff, like utilitarian stuff, like shit you can use.
Yeah.
And not like for example, for her birthday, I got her an air fryer.
Yeah.
And she loved it. Like she don't like what we used to refer to as tchotchkes. You know,
you and your religious tchotchkes.
no, the people refer to them as collectibles.
Right.
But yeah, she don't really care for those.
Yeah, I've because I've been to your house and everything, and she doesn't. It's a stark contrast from what your apartment was, because your apartment was all collectibles.
I mean, she tried to say I'm a hoarder. I said no, I'm a collector.
Yeah,
There's a difference.
no, a hoarder is like collecting like diapers and
spoons.
yeah.
I remember this is my first date, so I kept this spoon.
Right. Yeah. So that's hoarder.
It's like right there. I feel like that girl that used to wrestle. You nasty. What was her name?
Lacey
Evans.
Lacey Evans. Yeah.
You nasty.
But yeah, but no. My my mom is the same way. Like, she's hard to shop for because she really doesn't have many pop culture interests. Like, I would say the Beatles, Lawrence Welk is all I could think of.
Lawrence Welk, holy shit.
My mom's old.
Your mom's a boomer.
Yep. But
what was it? He goes, was it that bubble time? He goes, it's the Lawrence Welk show.
Oh, with that little skinny mic. Probably wasn't even a mic. It was probably just like some stick.
He was a band leader. It was a little sticky.
Yeah, but he also had like the little stick mic. Like when
the
he
Bob Barker mic.
Yeah.
I call that the Bob Barker mic.
Right. Looks like what you put into someone like when they're checking for like kidney stones or whatever.
It's like an antenna with a little ball at the end.
Right. Yeah. But no, she loved like she likes Lawrence Welk. I mean, she does like some Michael Bublé.
Oh yeah. I mean, who don't like Michael
yeah.
Bublé? I don't know nobody who like Michael Bublé.
Yeah, but like Sammy, she likes utilitarian stuff and everything.
Have you gotten Mariah yet?
Not yet.
Me either. And I dodged that bullet.
Okay, I'm not. I don't mind Mariah. I'm all about Mariah. It's Wham that I'm looking out for because I'm trying to survive Whamageddon. Like, don't get me wrong.
Whamageddon?
Yeah. So for
I didn't know that was a thing.
It was. So for folks
you mean last Christmas?
Yep.
I gave you my heart.
So yeah. So for folks who don't know, Whamageddon is a challenge from like December 1st to the 24th. You have to avoid listening to Wham.
Well, that's like getting Mariah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. It has to be the original Wham song. So remixes are okay. Some guy singing it on the corner, that's okay as well. Okay. Yeah, so be careful when you turn on your radio, your Spotify, your Pandora, whatever, and everything.
First of all, it's not Wham.
Mm-hmm.
It's Wham.
Yeah.
No, I haven't gotten hit with it. But you know what's funny?
Mm-hmm.
I actually had that album. It was called A Very Special Christmas. Mm-hmm. And it was them. Run DMC had a track on there called
Christmas in Hollis.
Christmas in Hollis.
Yeah.
You two had a song on there.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Baby Please Come Home? Yeah, that one was on there. There was a whole bunch of the Eurythmics had one on there. The little drummer boy.
Oh yeah, you mean Sweet Dreams Are Made
the Eurythmics. They had a track on there. It was a whole album of contemporary singers of the time doing songs. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah,
honestly, I ain't gonna lie. My favorite Christmas song is the UK. Do They Know It's Christmas?
Oh yeah, that was kind of like a.
It was their version of
We Are the World. Yeah. Well, who was? I know Wham was on there.
It was Bob Geffen did it. It was Bananarama, Phil Collins.
Yep.
Oh fuck. Damn, I can't remember everybody who was on there. It was these guys. What's the name? The Rio.
Duran Duran. Yeah, dude, they had like a lot
Ringo
of like,
Starr.
Yep. Damn, dude, they had a lot of like great artists on there. Yep. But you know what's funny is that
Boy George is
on there.
George Michael.
Well, it's a great song too. Do they know it's Christmas? But you know what's funny?
see the world. And of course, Bono was on there.
Oh, of course, yeah. But did you say Bowie? Because he was on there.
Bowie was on there.
Bowie's on there, yeah. Yep. But what was it? I remember I love the 80s 3D. They talked about that in the 1984 episode.
Yeah.
And Graham Norton's one of the talking heads on there. And he says, oh, yeah, this is before, before We Are the World. We cared about the hunger before all of you were stuffing your faces. Like, what? We English cared more than before you
Graham
guys.
Norton.
Yeah.
Graham Norton's fucking hilarious, too.
Yeah. Tears for Fears.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Tom Hiddleston's impression of Graham Norton?
Oh, yes, of course. You haven't been on the show. But no, but yeah, that was a great one. Honestly, honestly, I love Wham! Straight up. So if I get Wham! I'm not gonna do it breathless. I don't want to pass out. But anyway, if I get Whamageddon, so be it.
That actually is a pretty good song.
It is. Actually, I remember when I the last time I got whammed, I stopped for gas. Yeah. And I go into the gas station.
You had gas?
Yeah. Don't we all? But there was a Santa Claus and a Mrs. Claus there that was fueling up and everything.
What? Yeah. Oh, I thought you said filling up.
Well, we don't know what happened at that party.
Because you don't know what happens behind Claus doors.
Because according to SNL, Mr. and Mrs. Claus are a couple of freak daddies.
Oh, speaking of which, did you see that skit with Jason Momoa on SNL? Oh, the Elf on the Shelf.
Oh, yeah.
But you've been Timmy's elf for 13 years. Yeah, but lately things have changed.
I've seen them things. But yeah, so I see them and I was like, oh, Santa, Mrs. Claus, happy Merry Christmas. They're like, oh, Merry Christmas, young man, and everything. Get into my car, turn on my radio. What plays?
Last Christmas.
Fucking Santa Claus whammed me.
You got Santa whammed.
Right?
Whoa, wait, what?
Yeah. Woo! Jingle bells.
You know there's a kink for that.
Oh, of course. Bad Santa taught us that. Remember? Fucking Lauren Graham from she had a Santa fetish.
Yeah. What about the time Meg on Family Guy? Yeah. She had her first sitting on Santa's lap.
Oh my God. That is such I'm sorry, but that is such white girl shit there. Having a fetish for Santa Claus. Yeah. Well, you know who don't do that? You know who don't do that?
You know what but you know what they say, right? If it exists, there's a kink for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just like if it exists, there's a porn for it.
See, that's why you always be careful when you Google something, even the most innocent thing. Like Ted 2 taught us, like you could Google whatever you want, and it'll still come up with black cocks,
big black cocks
and everything. Yeah, I looked up. I was trying to sign up for Obamacare, and 5 minutes later, she's looking at black cocks.
My favorite scene in that movie was when he goes, "Oh my God,
what is it?
There's so much." Porn.
Why are you looking through my stash? Your private stash. It was out there.
They were right open.
And they spent like the next day like burying it, destroying it, and
taking it out to the middle of the fucking river, the fucking ocean.
And they do that whole thumbs up underwater. Oh man,
that honestly, Ted 2 was one of the only sequels that's probably as funny as the first movie.
You know why? Because they had a better leading lady. Amanda Seyfried was way better.
Well, she plays a great straight girl / comedy.
Yeah.
Because that whole scene when they when he goes, I bet you've never read F. Scott Fitzgerald. Why do you say?
Wait! What do you ever do to you? What? You just said F. Scott Fitzgerald. Whatever Scott Fitzgerald ever do to you?
He goes, fuck Scott. He goes, no, that was his first name. He goes,
his first name is fuck. No.
He goes, yeah, but I bet you don't know who Clubber Lang is.
No. It was like
Rocky.
Yeah. Oh no, what was it? It was like, do you what was it called? Do you know F. Scott Fitzgerald? I don't know, but I'm pretty sure Clubber Lang could kick his ass.
Do you know who wrote The Great Gatsby?
Judy Blume. Hitler?
That one and when she goes, do I have come fuck me eyes? No, you haven't. No, you haven't. Give me the ring, my
precious eyes. But I am grateful for Ted 2 bringing in like into the lexicon like pop culture literate.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you, man, I've met some people that were straight up literally pop culture literate.
Oh yeah.
So check it. I remember I took I think it was like storytelling for gaming class back in college. And there was this one girl, basic as fuck. She says,
"Well, you did go to ASU."
True, yeah. Becky's were all around, but So she sits at our desk and she's like, "Hey guys, I saw this really great movie over the weekend. So it's a guy that's like dressed like a clown and he's robbing banks. And there's this guy dressed like a bat that's trying to stop him." I'm like, "Wait a minute, are you talking about The Dark Knight?" Yeah, that's Batman. "Oh, I've never heard of him." I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what?
I love that they threw that into the Avengers also, the pop culture. Wait, was it Tom Holland Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Hey, it's that really old movie, with the...
Oh, yeah.
It referenced Star Wars.
It gets worse. Now that you mentioned Spider-Man, it gets worse. I was like, wait, you never heard of Batman? No. Or Superman? No. What about Spider-Man? Is that a guy with like 8 arms or something? And I'm looking at her like Forrest Whitaker eye meme. I would look at her and be like the kid from Sandlot. You're killing me, Smalls. I was like, how the fuck can you be in a gaming class and you don't know any of these heroes? How the fuck are you still living to this day without knowing? Because this isn't like you don't know Black Panther or you don't know Star-Lord. These are pop culture iconic characters.
I mean, not even pop culture. They're just iconic, period.
Yeah.
You can't show somebody the Superman logo without them going, "That's Superman."
Yeah.
Or Batman, and they go, "That's Batman."
Right.
Maybe she lived in a cult growing up. She lived on a commune.
I would have thought so too. However, here's what debunked that. So she was really into like J-pop bands.
Oh God.
Well, no, that's not the problem and everything. I dig some J-pop and everything. So she's talking about like these J-pop bands and everything, like Gact and everything. And I almost had like a meltdown. I was like, whoa. You know who Gact is, but you don't know who the fuck Spider-Man is? Make it make sense.
What it's even funnier is when people think that you're supposed to know their like sub-love.
Yeah.
Like there was a dude that we used to know. Yeah, he was all into these female cosplayers, and he'd be like, "Oh, it's
he was a stalker.
It's Shimori play or cosplay." I'm like, "Who? You don't know who she?" "Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Well, I should go fuck myself." No,
right.
I don't know.
Oh, I said that too. Like he was talking about D Pity or whatever his name was.
Oh, yeah,
and I said like, "Oh yeah, I'm not familiar with him." "You don't know him?" I was like, shut up. This isn't like Martin Luther King or fucking like Ron what's it called? Mr. Rogers and everything. These are people that only a select niche know.
I almost felt like Joey and Friends. He goes, "Joey, you didn't read The Lord of the Rings in high school?" No, I had sex in high school. It's like, he goes, "Oh, you don't know who Deep Pity is?" Like, no. I have a life.
Right. You don't know who Candy Girl cosplay is?
You don't know who Shamalama Ding Dong cosplay is?
No, because unlike you, I don't have their fucking posters up on my wall like some kind of serial killer looking for the perfect skin.
Oh my God.
Fucking Buffalo Bill motherfucker.
Puts the lotion on his skin. No, yeah, he was one of those dudes that thought he was gonna date some famous cosplayer or quote unquote famous cosplayer.
Oh my God, he was Joker.
Yeah. No, he was more like Little Puppet.
Little puppet.
Yo, was it? I've been wanting. Oh, there's a movie out right now, The Marvels. Just to change gears.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking shit about it. It's like,
dude,
it's underperforming.
Yeah.
Like, because they're comparing it to other Marvel movies.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, okay, what's happening is a lot of these simps won't go see a movie with an all-female cast because they have these dream fantasies, even though they were like, "I'm 100% heterosexual," yet you like to see movies with men with their shirts off.
Yeah. Oh, no. Okay, see, the thing is, the Marvels has 3 things going against it, apparently. A white woman lead, a black woman lead, and a Pakistani woman lead.
Strong women lead, period.
Yeah.
And then strong women of color.
Yeah.
You know,
so
they don't need a man to come rescue them.
Yeah. So the fucking neckbeards hate that shit. See, my girlfriend and I saw the Marvels. Right. We loved it. It was a great movie. Honestly, it was way better than Captain Marvel because it had way better writers and directors.
Well, from the little bit I've seen of it, it has great, like it has comedy, but it's not over the top. Right. It's kind of like what Ragnarok did, but not what Love and Thunder did.
Yeah.
Because Ragnarok was good because, yes, there was some comedy.
It balanced it out.
Right.
Yeah.
But in Love and Thunder, Taika Waititi went a little bit too far.
He jumped the shark. Yeah. But no, with this one, it was great. Like I will say, like it does suffer from Marvel villain syndrome, which the main villain is extremely,
it's a weak villain,
bland villain.
Yeah.
However, the chemistry between Brie Larson, Iman, and Tanoia is amazing. Well, like they play so well together with each other and everything.
I heard another big problem with it though that some people but they were saying you have to watch Miss Marvel and WandaVision before you watch it. If not, you really won't understand the two characters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't see it that way. I was like, okay, they just introduced two new characters.
Yeah.
You didn't have to watch the first Thor movie Ragnarok to understand who Valkyrie was in the next movie, you know, so it just doesn't. To me, it didn't make sense.
Honestly, it's just reaching, but also it did really show the gender bias in the media.
Oh yeah,
because there's always all these fucking clickbait articles about the Marvels, always bombing with audiences, blah blah blah, and everything. And if you look at it, it's actually scoring really well with audiences.
Yeah,
and it's just that hate gets clicks.
Well, here's the thing. In my opinion, because Barbie was huge. But again, Barbie, a lot of people took their kids to go see it. But it was huge because, yes, it was a female lead, but she wasn't a powerful female lead. Like, she was a female lead.
Yeah.
And, she controls the story, but it wasn't like the Marvels where it's like this strong superhero female leads. And pretty much the whole, 60% of the cast is female.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like there's a lot of like male influence in the movie,
right?
But it doesn't need to be.
No,
I mean it's supposed to be the Marvels, which is Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, and is she going by Photon in the movie?
Yes, I think that was actually one of the recurring jokes. We got to think of a superhero name for you and everything and
because
whatnot.
She was technically in the comics, canonically, she's Captain Marvel 3.
Yeah.
And then she becomes Photon later on.
And I think
Carol Danvers comes back.
Didn't she also become like a Spectrum?
Yes.
Yeah.
First she was Photon, and I think now she's Spectrum. Or vice versa, something like that.
Right.
But yeah, she was the first female superhero with a fro back in the day.
But no, she kills it in this one. Like she's
really good.
She was amazing.
She was great in WandaVision.
Oh, she to me she stole the show in WandaVision. Yep. Yeah, her and Catherine Hahn.
So speaking of him, somebody told me. Okay, so I saw this meme, and it would be great. What if they gave him his own series, and it's like an X-Files type show?
Oh, are you talking about Jimmy Woo?
Jimmy Woo.
Oh, it would
be fucking
him
great.
And Darcy and Luis.
Yeah, dude, that would be great.
Oh, the Lone Gunmen. That'd be dope.
Yeah. Oh, Darcy.
Yeah.
You mean one of your crushes?
Mm-hmm.
Kat Dennings.
Miss Kat Dennings. Yeah. Mrs. Andrew WK.
Yeah, you know, oh God, what? Really? Oh.
not a fan of Party Hard.
Trailer Park? What? Trailer Park Rockstar? I mean, he looks like he belongs in a trailer park, dude.
Yeah.
So she was great. Of the clips I've seen in Two Broke Girls, I just haven't found a place to watch the show.
Yeah.
Like Two Broke Girls, that sitcom she was in.
Honestly, it's really terrible.
Really?
It is.
The clips I've seen is pretty funny.
Well, see, those are clips.
Jennifer Coolidge, too.
See, okay, I love Jennifer Coolidge, but fuck, her character is so annoying.
Oh, the Russian?
Yeah. Or Polish. Sophie.
Polish?
Yeah.
She was like a Polish mail order bride almost.
Well, you know what it is? It's like your typical Chuck Lorre syndrome where it's like low-hanging fruit type of humor.
Okay.
And also, like, the most annoying thing they do about Sophie is that they try to make her the breakout, like the Urkel. And so, you know how, like, back in the day when Urkel came on, they'd be like, woo!
Yeah, but that happened, like, organically.
Yeah, but they're not doing it with this one because every time she comes on, she's like, hi, everybody. They would play canned applause.
Oh.
So that's what makes it tacky.
Yeah. No, the one clip I saw from it that I found really funny, it was the one where this girl comes in with her boyfriend to order, and she goes, I'll have
the hipster?
I'll have the cheeseburger and french fries. And he goes, she'll have the salad. And she like gets all like hurt by it because he goes, do you really think you need the french fries? And they're like, this motherfucker just didn't.
The show has its moments. Like it's because like it's carried by like, you know, of course, they're the main characters, but like Kat Dennings and Beth Beers,
right.
But like they have great chemistry and everything, so it hides the fact that the jokes are terrible.
Yeah, one of them is Rich Daddy cuts her off, so she has to actually get a job.
Close. Rich Daddy goes to prison, like a Bernie Madoff type of thing.
So she's cut off and has to work for a living.
Yeah.
Got it. And then Kat Dennings, of course, is the working class girl,
right? From like a what's it called,
blue collar family.
Yeah.
But anyway. Let's go ahead and take a quick break, and we're going to go ahead and get into our topic. We'll be right back. And we're back. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Today we're talking about the story and history of hip hop. Mm-hmm. So, and this is going to be part 2.
Yep.
Part 2.
Part 2, yeah, because last episode we talked about our favorite favorite albums, and now we're going to talk about our favorite songs. And this one was a tough one too. Like, I realize that, trying to come up with like a top 5 of anything is tough because you start to remember, oh crap, I almost forgot about this one, or how about that one? So,
yep.
But yeah, so we're gonna take it now to our tops, our favorite songs of all time. Like, these are songs that we bop to this day, that we know the lyrics to, and just pretty much like what basically like made us fans of hip hop in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yep.
Well, if I'm going to start it off again, the first one that pops in my head is one we talked about last time. It was Rapper's Delight.
Yes.
Rapper's Delight. It's iconic. It's like you said, one of the very first huge mainstream hip hop songs that was played on TV and shit. It's because, dude, there's actually a version that goes on for over 10 minutes, and that's the long version.
Yes.
Because if you get the LP, or the vinyl, should I say, because it wasn't an LP, the vinyl, it was both songs on. There was a radio edit, which I think was like 3.5, 4 minutes, and then there was the extended, which I think is like 7 to 10 minutes, something like that. And it was so good because you can hear it. You can hear the. You hear it in your head. As soon as you hear that, you're like, you know what's coming on.
Yep.
Yeah, and everybody knows the very first line of the song. You know it. Into the hip hop, actually, the hip hop, you don't stop. Rocking to the bang bang boogie, say up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie the beat.
Now what you hear is not a test.
I'm a rocking to the beat. See, I am Wonder Mike, and I like to say hello. Yep. See, everybody, it's iconic. So that one's got to be the first one that pops into my head. What about you? The first one? We'll go back and forth.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. So I have to go with Electric Relaxation by Tribe Called Quest. And so a Tribe Called Quest, like I wanted to have one of their albums on like my top 5 list from the previous episode.
Right.
I could not choose, man. Like every album of theirs, a Low End Theory, what's it called? And it's just like, they're just so fucking good. Like I couldn't choose one and everything. Hell, it was tough trying to choose like one album from the Higher Learning trilogy by Kanye. But Electric Relaxation like holds like a dear place in my heart because like that was like the first Tribe song I heard.
Right.
Or at least I knew that was Tribe Called Quest. And I remember it from the Wayans Brothers. The Wayans Brothers like intro was a sample of Electric Relaxation, like where it shows them like walking through the city, they help the old lady and everything, like cross the street. But yeah, it was just such a cool song, and it's such a great song, like for folks who found that girl or that that guy or whoever you prefer and everything, that person.
We don't judge.
That person that just like grabbed your heart, that got your attention. And like just like the flow of the lyrics. I like them brown, Puerto Rican, and Asian, like the Zulu Nation. And the music video is just like pure New York. It looked like an indie movie, like the black and white, them like going like walking through the city, and just this whole like beat. It was just so relaxing. Like it puts me in a trance. Right. Every time I hear the beat and everything, but no, like it's just like it's like a love song. It's like just like when you look at the lyrics, honey, check it out, you got me mesmerized with your black hair and your fat ass thighs. Street poetry is my everyday, but yo, I gotta stop when you trot my way. If I was working at the club, you would not pay. It's just like it's a it's a guy like he's macking,
right,
but he does it in such a poetic street way that it doesn't feel like macking. It feels like when Romeo meets Juliet for the first time.
Yeah.
Or Cyrano de Bergerac.
Cyrano de
Bergerac. And it's just like this, like almost like this very like almost like classical wordplay mixed in with like hip hop metaphors and everything. So that's why it's like one of my favorite. And to me, like that is like the what do you call it? The classic like tribe, like the what do you call it? That word for something where it just like exemplifies. Let's just say it like the exemplimentary tribe song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for me, I also have to think of a Tribe Called Quest song, The Scenario, because it was a song that brought us everybody's favorite Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes, yes.
I don't think anybody can say anything bad about Busta Rhymes. Row, row like a drunken dragon.
And that's when he, I think that's when he broke off from the leaders of the new school.
Yep.
Yeah,
Here we go, no. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario?
Bo knows this, and Bo knows that.
But Bo don't know Jack, because Bo can't rap.
And that beat, man, and went fucking hard, man. Like, it just, damn.
It takes me back to the days of my high school years and the Fushnikins.
Oh, the Fushnikins.
Yeah, True Blue, Scooby-Doo, Whoopie-Doo. Oh, no, that's the Scenario. Fushnikins was like, I'm a true, what? I am a true Fushnik. They did a song with Shaq, right?
I remember.
Shaq Fu.
Shaq Fu, yeah.
It's called Shaq Fu.
Wait, his hip-hop album or his video game?
No. There was a song that they did with him called Shaq Fu. There was a song called Shaq Fu.
Right.
And then they did the album and then the video game called Shaq Fu.
Right,
it was like Mortal. Wasn't it like Mortal Street Fighter or
it was like a Street Fighter but with Shaq and everything. Yeah.
So everybody was like a foot shorter than him.
Right.
No, it was. Yeah, but Scenario has to be one of the ones up there because it was just such a great song, and it's such a, I don't want to say party song because it's not really, but it's a song that you said that you can bop to even to this day.
Yeah.
If you put it on, and as soon as you hear, here we go, yo, here we go,
yeah.
yo.
It's a party song, but not in the stereotypical party song. It's not like Flo Rida and Pitbull where it's just fucking mindless and you just get drunk to it. It's a fucking like what you play at like, a party, a block party.
At a cookout,
yeah. But also, I remember whenever I hear Scenario, it took me back to like, my capoeira days. We had a party at, I think it was called Bar Smith, like one of the nightclubs in the downtown Phoenix area. And so one of our instructors, who was a B-boy, he was like, they had like a DJ. I think it was like the Power 98.3 DJ,
right?
Who used to do like the old school at noon, and so he's playing like all like these really nice old school tracks, and he starts playing Scenario. And my instructor, he was doing his thing, and then he would also like, dancers would also like. Do some moves, like do some dance moves that like to the lyrics.
Right.
So like, when they say like a criminal, like he'll pull his shirt over his like mouth to look like a criminal bandana and everything. But it's those type of lyrics and everything that get you pumped up, that like makes you sing along and everything. So that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of trivia for you. I went to high school with special ed.
Oh, I remember you told me about that.
Yeah, special ed.
Yeah.
He used to cheat on me. He used to cheat off of me in math class.
Didn't you say that he after he got big with that one track? What was it? That one single he made. I
Got It Made.
Not I Got Made.
No, I Got It Made. That was his first big hit. I Got It Made, and there was Think About It.
Was it also The Mission?
No, The Mission wasn't him. No, The Mission wasn't him. But no, he got big with first it was I Got It Made, then it was Think About It. Those were his two big hits. But yeah, it was back in 1989 while we were in I believe it was our sophomore or junior year. Yeah, he was in a grade above me.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. But yeah, he did do a song called The Mission.
What, did he?
Yeah, and it was where he sampled like what do you call it? One of the Bond tracks.
Oh,
one of the
you're
Bond
right.
songs.
Yeah. Okay, I vaguely remember. Yep.
Yeah, he was one of those one-hit wonder, like
kind of.
Yeah,
he was up there. Yeah, you know who I thought was going to be a one-hit wonder until he changed kind of like hip-hop genres was Everlast.
Yeah,
Everlast had a big hit song back in the day. It was called "I Got the Knack."
Yeah. Speaking of which, Everlast was actually in that movie you were talking about, Judgment Night.
Oh yeah, he was.
Wasn't he one of Leary's henchmen?
Yeah. Oh, you know what's a great hip hop movie?
Who's the Man?
Yeah. Dr. Dre and Ed Lover.
The hip hop whodunit. I remember Who's the Man. Yeah.
And fun. Hey, Fun fact: the connection. Dennis Leary was also at that.
Yeah,
movie.
he was like their captain. He was like a stereotypical.
He goes,
like,
my brother went to school for 8 years to call himself Dr. Cooper. But you can go call yourself Dr. Dre.
Man,
like, I was like, Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre looked like he ate Dr. Dre.
Oh yeah, that was another thing. There were 2 Dr. Dre's.
Yeah.
There was Dr. Dr. Dre, which was Snoop Dre, and then there was Yo MTV Raps Dr. Dre, where like the doctor word was spelled fully and everything.
Full out, yeah, big old dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Ed Lover.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Cypress Hill had a song on there. Who's the man? Who's the man with the master plan?
But yeah,
Who's
dude,
the man?
everybody was Busta was in there. Bushwick Bill from the Ghetto Boys, Guru, Eric B, House of Pain.
You mean you mean and Who's the man? Yeah. Every fucking body.
Ice-T was in there. Chris Cross. Remember Chris Cross?
Yep. Was it Cult Jam?
Lisa?
No, Cult Jam. It wasn't Lisa. It was just Cult Jam. The 2 big swolled up dudes. Remember
no, Full Force.
Yeah, Full Force.
I don't think was Full Force.
Yeah, he was. He was. They were the ones. He goes, put your hands in the air. Now wave them like you just don't care.
Okay, Full Force. Okay. So you know what's funny about Full Force? Because every time I think of Full Force, when I was a kid, I think of those bullies from House Party. Those niggas scared the hell out of me.
Yeah, big old swolled up black dudes with high pitched voices.
Yeah, and they're supposed to say, "Oh, those are teenagers." And in a fucking anime, they're teenagers by JoJo standards.
Yep. Oh,
but
that's another underrated group of the early hip hop days too. Kid and Play.
Oh yeah.
You want to talk about a bop? Hola, hey. Roll, Kid and Play. And who hasn't tried to do the Kid and Play dance?
I've tried it with my friends back then and everything. Yep. So yeah,
that one boy was the whitest black kid I ever seen in my entire life.
A kid? Yeah. But okay, so
didn't they get their own cartoon for a minute?
They did. They had their own Saturday morning cartoon. Yep. But you know what's funny? But yeah, Full Force, like they were also they were also an R&B group as well.
Yeah.
And when you hear them, it's like, they sound like they should look like Tevin Campbell and not fucking like Farouk from WWE.
Oh, dude, that one dude had the best duet when he did it with Lisa.
Yeah.
Now I see that the grass is greener. Is it too late for me?
Lisa and Full Force. That was
Lisa Cult Jam with Full Force.
Yeah. Like head to toe.
Yep.
But yeah. Okay, so wait. So
then there was I wonder if I take you home. Anyway, so you were saying, so I did scenario. What was your next one?
Next one is, of course, we mentioned it in the early in the past show, but "Fight the Power" by Public Enemy.
Fight the power that be.
It's a song that gets you so amped that it just like gives you strength, and that was like the song that introduced me to Public Enemy, and I
think it introduced a lot of people to Public Enemy.
It did, because it was through the movie Do the Right Thing.
Yeah, that video was filmed in East Flatbush, Brooklyn.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you mentioned the video, because that video went hard as hell. Yep. Like it was it wasn't a protest.
No, they held a rally.
It was a rally.
Yeah.
A rally.
Well, they held a rally to film the video.
Right. But we see all those people just like gathering, and then you see Chuck D, and then you have Flavor Flav leading them, and then you have like their security. See, that was my favorite part of like
Don't forget the Terminator.
Terminator X on the tables and everything.
1 and 2s.
Yep. And then you had all of those signs of great black figures. So like, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Jackie Robinson. And then you had the people like holding up the signs of what boroughs they were from. So you had like Brooklyn people, you had Bronx.
Well, it was part of my high school was there because I went to school in East Flatbush.
Yeah.
And it was a literal rally to protest because a lot of the kids did a walkout in the school to go be in the video because it was filmed during the school day.
It was, yeah. But
you know what was my favorite thing about Public Enemy? Chuck D had the most amazing hip hop voice.
He did.
Like his voice was
so deep and so powerful.
It was almost like somebody giving a speech every time he rapped. It was really good.
It was the hip hop version, I would say, of like War or Made in the USA. It was a protest song that told about a lot of the bigotry and injustice that was going on in the country. And it opened a lot of eyes. Like the lyric, Elvis was not a hero to most. He was a hero to most, but not me, because sucker was straight up racist and blind. Yeah. But Sam saying "motherfuck him" and John Wayne. That was taboo. Yeah. So people that was taboo. Like saying
there were certain icons you didn't touch.
Right. They were untouchables. Like nobody talked about Elvis that way. And also nobody talked about John Wayne that way, because back then John Wayne was like, he was the Duke. He was
speaking of the Duke, the rapping Duke.
Oh yeah. But like a lot of people are now wise to who John Wayne really is: a fake, a racist, a misogynist, an all-around piece of shit. And everybody's saying like, "Oh man, I can't believe that." And all of us who grew up listening to Public Enemy is like, "We knew, y'all didn't fucking listen."
Wait, a white man that yellow-faced, wow, that yellow-faced to play Genghis Khan was racist?
I'm saying.
Wow.
Yeah. But
dude, that was it was like motherfucker play Genghis Khan. It's like, wait, what?
So like the rally was the Young People's March to End Racial Violence rally.
Yeah, that's why it was a walkout at my school.
Yeah, because like that was after Tawana Brawley. The Central Park Five.
Yeah, well, there was a lot of stuff. There was that. Then there was the kid Yusef Hawkins. There was a lot.
And of course Emmett Till. But no, like it's an extremely powerful song that still holds up to this day. Like to this day, like a lot of their lyrics ring true. In fact, they actually made an updated version.
Did they?
For the to help support the Black Lives Matter.
Chuck D came out of retirement.
Yep, and they also had like some what do you call it? Some new artists as well and everything to like help support it and everything. But yeah, man. So Fight the Power, like an extremely powerful song, and it's a very empowering song and everything. Yep. And it was a wake up call to not just Black America, but also white America, to all of America, to tell them like this is what's going on. Oh, that was another thing. That's what made me love. That's one of the reasons why I love Public Enemy, was that they were like the hip hop version of Marvin Gaye.
Right.
Marvin Gaye in his later years was all about like
like what's going on,
what's going on. Yeah, political as well as like socially conscious, like music and everything.
Like was it mother? There's far too many of us dying.
But yeah.
Well, let's take a quick break. We'll get into my number 3. And we're back. Thank you guys for continuing to hanging out with us. So we're talking about the history of hip hop part 2. Well, I kind of wanted to do that one too, Fight the Power. So since you said that one, the one that I was thinking of that I could still listen to this day is called A Children's Story.
Oh, by Slick Rick. Yes.
To this day, you can still just like, bop to that.
Oh, totally.
Because it's such a iconic song. It has to be a tie between that one and I don't know if you remember Top Billin'.
I don't remember.
Giz is chillin'. Milk is chillin'. What more can I say? Top Billin'. That's what you get. You got it good. And if you understood, would you stop scheming and looking hard?
Wyclef Jean sampled that part for his song "Stay Alive." It was okay. So the beat was sampling "Staying Alive" by the Bee Gees,
obviously,
but also that those lyrics right there, he also uses it in that one as well.
Yeah. No, my thing was the Slick Rick the Ruler. Slick Rick the Ruler. Yeah, it was a great song, dude. Like a children's story. I love the way it starts. Uncle Ricky, will you tell us a bedtime story?
Here we go. Once upon a time, not long ago. But yeah, that was amazing. And Slick Rick was a unique figure because it was a dude from England. Yep. In the hip hop game.
Yep. Well, he was my favorite line in there. He goes, "I ran into Dave, the dope fiend. He doesn't know the meaning of water or soap." He goes, "I need bullets. Hurry up, run." He goes, "The dope fiend pulled the smoking shotgun." He's a dope fiend. He just hands him a fucking shotgun. Right. It's a great story of the time, but the way it's set up, it's still something that you listen to this day, and it can still hold true to this day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What I loved about it, it was also another wake up call type of song, like how Fight the Power was. Like it was basically like trying to encourage kids from stopping them from making the wrong decision. Do not walk that path. So like, yeah, it's called Children's Story, but like it was like Aesop's Fables. Like it had a lesson at the end.
It does, and it's like right up there with his. I don't know if you remember his other song, his other big hit, Mona Lisa. I'm Mona Lisa, I'm Mona Lisa. So men call you. You remember that one? I
do remember, yeah. But yeah, man, that's a good one. I remember Def Comedy Jam. They used that as a the instrumental to Children's Story for their intros.
Yeah,
yeah, and also Montel Jordan sampled that for "This Is How We Do It."
Yep.
Yeah,
this is how we do it.
Yep. But yeah, that's a good one.
Yep.
Cool. So my third song, it is by Queen Latifah. That's UNITY, Unity.
Oh, UNITY. Who you calling a bitch? Yeah.
Let me tell you, man.
So good.
Let me tell you, man, like I've been a Queen Latifah stan for like ever since I first saw her in House Party 2. Even before like Living Single. When she was in House Party 2.
House Party 2.
Yeah.
You mean with that kid from Young Black Teenagers?
Yep.
That was a white kid with dreads?
Yeah. That was like he was plays his roommate.
Yeah.
And everything.
Because it was 5 white kids.
Yeah.
Named Young Black Teenagers.
Tap the ball and spin the cap.
Twist the cap.
Twist the cap, yeah.
You know who was, fun fact, you know who was their DJ? MTV's DJ Scribble.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Damn, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
DJ Scribble was their DJ.
Yeah.
In Young Black Teenagers.
I love DJ Scribble. Yeah. But yeah, so she made like a huge like impact on me, like as a kid, like because like you have like this, this strong black woman who didn't take any shit.
Best female rapper of all time.
Absolutely.
I'll fight somebody that tells me any different.
Absolutely. To me, it's her and Missy.
MC Lyte.
Light.
Missy. Yeah. Missy. Her and Missy got to be 1 and 2, back and forth.
Why they haven't collaborated, it's beyond me.
Because somebody don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I would have done it.
But yeah. So she was scary. Like not evil scary, but like she could fuck you up, but I would like it.
Bro, she a big girl.
Yeah.
I don't mean fat. She's a big girl.
I think that was like I think that's when young Jaychellein realized his
snoo fetish.
His snoo fetish. Yeah. See, I will fuck you up. Yes, ma'am. But yeah.
No, you're like Stewie when Meg comes home. Yeah. She goes, "You're all my bitches now." He goes,
Okay. And it still continue on because she was Mama Norton in Chicago.
Yep.
And she had those fucking Dom vibes.
Oh, and then in Hairspray too.
Yep. She was Motormouth Maybelle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the bank robbery movie she was in.
Oh, Set It Off.
Yeah. Where she played a lesbian.
Yep.
And when she came out, it's like, really? Yeah. Not shocked.
Yeah.
No offense, Queen. You the only one that didn't know.
But no, she was like, my first Amazon crush and everything, man.
Yeah, she was big, man.
Yeah. So, which leads me to Unity, because that was the first time I've seen a female in the rap game, because it's been dominated by males. And of course, you had your MC Lights, you had your Roxanne Shantays and everything, but like it was always the men that were always at the forefront. And then, one of the things that plagued hip hop was misogyny. And it happens with every musical genre. It happens with metal, country. No genre is safe from misogyny. Right. So here comes Queen Latifah with Unity, and which was another type of wake up call song. Wake up call to women to like make sure like, hey, don't let them disrespect you, and also a wake up call to men. Hey, stop disrespecting women. They're the ones that brought you into this life. They can take you out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, it was along the lines. It was like remember Pac had the song Dear Mama?
Yes.
Oh, no, not Dear Mama. It was, God, why we hate the ladies that make the babies. God damn it, I can't remember the name of the song.
Oh, ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. I know what you. Yeah.
That way, it was kind of like if a woman sang that same one. Goes, don't be calling me a bitch. I'll fuck you up.
It was the hip hop version of "I Am Woman."
Hear me roar.
Hear me roar. I woman. Hear me roar. Yeah. Like who you calling a bitch?
Is that Joni Mitchell? It was the angry black woman version of that.
Right. But what was it?
Helen Reddy.
Yeah. Every time I hear a brother call a girl a bitch or a hoe, trying to make a sister feel low, all that's got to go. Now, everybody knows there are exceptions to this rule. Now, don't be getting mad when we playing. It's cool, but don't you be calling me out by my name. I bring rap to those who disrespect me like a dame.
There you go.
Yeah, and it was like when I heard that, it like fucking blew my mind. Like it was finally a woman not only in the hip hop game that was telling it like it is, but was throwing it right back. Like it did remind me of like early Roxanne Shante, which is actually a favorite track of mine. It's not in the top 5, unfortunately. But Roxanne's Revenge.
Roxanne's
Revenge.
Dude, you took me back. Those dudes. What is it? God damn it. You can't go. Yeah, what's up, man? Check out that girl they call Roxanne. She's so stuck up. Why you say that? Because you wouldn't give a guy. Roxanne. Yeah. Roxanne.
I want to be your man. Oh, UTFO.
UTFO.
That was like that was like one of the early diss tracks and everything.
She came back with Roxanne Shante.
Yeah. He ain't that cute and he ain't that pretty. Yeah, but no, it's like that's one of my favorite tracks. The beat's amazing and it tells a really strong story. And to this day, I stan Queen Latifah and like one of the greatest, not just a female MC, just like an amazing artist, because she did work out of her did some music out of her wheelhouse. Like she did a jazz album, which was fucking amazing.
Well, she's a great singer.
Oh yeah, and she did like was she about like the doo-wop, like the scat style singing and everything. So, but yeah, all hail Queen Latifah. So yeah, that's my my number 3 right there.
Number 4, it's an underrated. Well, for most people, it's underrated, but for me, it's one of their. I mean, it's one of my favorites. I can hear it. I sometimes listen to it in the gym because I Ain't No Joke. Eric B. and Rakim.
Yes. Damn. That's a good one.
Because
I Ain't No Joke.
Well, because he, Eric B., dude, had one of the best voices in hip hop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, not Eric B. Sorry, Rakim. Rakim. Eric B. was the DJ. No, Rakim had one of the best voices. Again, up there with Chuck D. It was very powerful and unique. You know? Nobody else was like him at the time. Yeah. It was a great song, top to bottom. I mean, they even included it in. It was Jay-Z actually selected it to be on NBA 2K13.
Yep.
So it was on that, and it was on Saints Row. So and it was on MLB The Show 23. So to this day, it's still up there, you know, because he's telling you, I ain't no joke. Fuck with me, see how far you get, you know. And Rakim was even included in the hip hop cowboy movie Posse.
Oh yeah, with Mario Van Peebles.
Yeah, Mario Van Peebles produced. Cool. Was it Big Daddy Kane was in there too? Can't forget about Big Daddy Kane.
Of course not.
Yeah. One of the most underrated of all time.
I had the Han Solo of hip hop, because he was just that smooth operator, you know.
Yeah. So yeah. And I mean, it's right there. And again, I guess I got to tie with that one a No Joke, because it was a song about the same time.
What was it?
It was, and I know a lot of people aren't going to know who these are. God damn it! Wow, the name just fucking popped right out of my head.
Is it another Eric B. Rakim track?
No. See what happens when you get old, bro?
Yeah.
Third Base.
Oh yeah. What do you call it? Pop. No way. Pop goes the weasel because the weasel goes pop. Yeah.
Pop goes the
weasel. The weasel.
That was another white boy group. Was MC Search and Pete Nice, Prime Minister Pete Nice.
Dude, I remember
the reason
that.
I thought of that because you said smooth, and Prime Minister Pete Nice used to sit there in a suit with his cane and a cigar. Yeah.
But what was it? They had a feud with Vanilla Ice, didn't they? Like, didn't they have like a Vanilla Ice look like get beat up in the video? They did.
That's why the Pop Goes the Weasel was kind of a diss track on Eminem. Yeah. I was like, why are they fucking with Eminem?
Well, no, Vanilla Ice, you mean?
I mean, Vanilla Ice. Yeah, you're right. Vanilla Ice. Yeah. No. Sorry, that was way before Eminem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Besides that, people know not to fuck with Eminem. You think they would learn by now?
No, they don't. It's clout. See, that's the problem with clout chasing, man. Like, it blinds you from like a logic.
It's like that. It's like that kid that video I sent you, where who was it? Warren G. He goes, Eminem is one of the best rappers of all time. Oh, the guy asked him, who would you pick between The Game and Eminem? And Warren G goes, oh, Eminem all day.
Yeah.
He goes, the white guy goes, really? What are you surprised? Dude? Why are you surprised? Why are you shocked by that?
Yeah.
Because Eminem is the shit. I mean, how was it they said? Eminem goes so hard, he made Machine Gun Kelly change genres.
See, first of all, Machine Gun Kelly shouldn't have fucked with Eminem in the first place.
He ain't shit when it comes to rap, dude.
Nah. Dude was mid and everything. On, good actor, but mid as fuck.
He was good at playing Tommy Lee.
Yeah.
I don't know about anything else. But.
There was Bird Box. He was pretty good in that.
Bird Box? With Sandra Bullock?
Yeah, that movie was fucking boring, by the way.
Was it?
Oh, it was so fucking overhyped.
To me, it looked like The Quiet Place for blind people.
Yeah. It was basically The Happening where there's like this real like this force that they're trying to hide from, and it just at the end. But anyway,
go ahead. So that was my number 4. Is it kind of a tie between those two? But again, Eric B and Rakim went all day over third base.
Yeah.
So don't get me wrong, third base was chill. But.
So my third one is "I Get Around" by Tupac.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, I get around, round and round, and I remember the day. I discovered that song. It was the summer of '93. My siblings and I were watching Predator 2. And you know how it is with kids and everything. Like you're watching a movie, then your attention wanders.
Yeah.
And so I forgot who turned off the movie and started playing like MTV. But then I go back to the room and there's Tupac, and it's that video.
I get around.
I get around, round and round we go, and it was just like it was like Tupac. I think that was Tupac's like first like major track after he left Digital Underground. And he's like within that fancy house with all these ladies and everything, being like a Casanova, but just his flow, man, like it just something I didn't hear from. Like, though now you could tell from my everyday fits, I ain't rich, so cease and desist with them tricks. And but yeah, Shock G was featured on there and everything.
Shock G.
Yep. Yeah, but no, like it takes me back to that summer, man. Like, and that's when I became that moment is when I became a Tupac fan.
Yeah.
But like that whole beat, that very chill West Coast beat that you hear when you're just on the stoop or when the sun is going down or like you're at a cookout and everything.
Right.
But yeah, man, like, you knew from there on out that he was going to be an icon,
Yeah.
So yeah.
My last one is because, again, we talk about songs that I can still bop to this day. I mean, Beastie Boys is up there all day. But this one, anytime it comes on, sometimes I play it twice while I'm in the gym. This is a gym song that'll hype you up. I'm just going to sing you some of the lyrics, see if you can remember what it is. It says, "Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years."
Yep.
Yeah, you know what it is. Mama Said "Knock You Out" by Mr. James.
Yep.
The ladies love Cool James.
Nah, nigga, you have to say the whole thing like a Tribe Called Quest. A pimp named Slick Mac. LL Cool J.
Okay. Calm down over here, Boondocks. That goes, a pimp named Slick Mac. You got to say the whole thing.
Nigga, are you deaf? Anyway.
Well, he kept calling him Mr. Slickback.
Yeah.
Mr. Slickback.
Like, no. That's why I said, Mr. Slickback. No, nigga, are you down? But anyway, sorry.
Yeah, no, that one it's the total fucking song that no matter where you are, you hear, oh, it goes, come on, man.
Yeah. Don't call to come back. Yeah.
I've been here for years, rocking my peers, putting suckers in fear, making making the tears rain down like a monsoon. Listen to the bass go boom, explosion, overpowering, over the competition, I'm towering. Anyway, but yeah, that's the one that to me that to this day just keeps bopping. Well, anytime you fucking hear it.
I feel like it was made for the gym from the get-go because wasn't the music video him in a boxing gym
him
working
boxing.
out?
Yeah,
and him
it was back in the days
up.
when he was ripped.
Dude.
He probably still is to this day.
Man,
because that motherfucker's aged slow. He's like aging slowly.
Dude, I feel that LL was created in a lab to become the ultimate player hater target.
Yeah.
Because look at him. He's good looking.
Yeah.
He can sing, rap. He's in phenomenal shape. He can act.
Well,
he doesn't age. Like,
no.
He was made so brothers can hate on him.
He ages like Angela Bassett.
Yeah. And like, you know what's funny is that like he finally played a dad role, which I didn't think I would see that. It was Neighbors 2. He was the father of one of the sorority girls.
Wait, but didn't he play a dad on a sitcom?
No, you're talking about In the House?
In the House.
No, he wasn't the dad.
Oh, no?
He was the roommate. Oh. Okay, so In the House was basically the black who's the boss.
That was Tretch, wasn't it?
Tretch? No.
Oh, no, Tretch had another show. Not Tretch. What was that skinny comedian kid that he had a sitcom where he played the girl's father, the little girl's dad? God damn it. Why can't I remember his name?
Oh, Flex Alexander.
Flex.
No, you're talking about One-on-One.
Oh, okay.
No. Okay, so In the House, real quick, was basically the black who's the boss.
Oh, okay.
Because it was him. He was a former football player who retired due to injury, and he became a housekeeper.
Oh, okay.
Like Tony Danza was like a former baseball player, and Debbie Allen, who was like the Judith Light, was his career woman, and she had 2 kids.
Oh, okay.
And they move in together. So
Gotcha.
It was who that boss?
Who the boss? Who the boss?
Who the boss?
Who the boss?
Yeah. But yeah. So he wasn't a dad in that. And actually, fun fact, that was actually in the same universe as Fresh Prince.
Really?
Because Hilary Banks made an appearance on there. So what's his Alfonso Ribeiro? I think he made a first appearance as Carlton, but then he joined the cast as a completely new character.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird. So kind of like what's her face, Lisa Kudrow.
Yeah.
Went from playing Phoebe's sister to playing Phoebe.
Yeah, exactly.
Ursula.
Ursula. From Mad About You to Friends. Yeah.
No, he was. It was weird because, like I said, that was probably the best one. I mean, I can go on and on. There's a whole lot of them that I can listen to like that over and over again. Like Marshall Mathers, like the Slim Shady album, almost the whole fucking album. You know? Everybody just thinks about Slim Shady, but that whole album, because like I think Stan was on that album too.
No, I think it was the. Was it Marshall Mathers LP? That was,
it might have been.
Yeah.
But yes, it was, because it was the one that has the. No, it wasn't the Marshall Mathers. It was the one.
I know it was his second album.
It was on the album that he has. He's like standing on a dock.
Yeah,
I remember the album cover.
I think it was the Marshall Mathers.
Yeah,
LP.
was it? Because anyway.
No, I'm sorry. No. Okay, his first, the one that made him it was his second studio album, but like the one that made him a star, it was the Slim Shady LP.
Slim Shady LP
with My Name Is, Guilty Conscience, Role Model. Yeah.
But Stan, to this day, you just said it earlier yourself. People still use the term Stan.
Yeah.
To say a Uber fan. It's a Stan, and so that derives from the Eminem song.
Yeah.
So you're number 5.
My number 5, and again, this was a tough one and everything, but I have to say, Mr. Busta Rhymes with My Eyes Can See.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, let me tell you, what's it called? When Buster went solo, like that was fucking iconic, because that album and everything was just like banger after banger. I'm trying to remember the name of the album is escaping me at the moment. When Disaster Strikes.
Okay.
Yeah. But like the fucking beat for Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See just hits so fucking hard, man. And his lyrics.
And that was when Busta was at his peak. I mean, he was duetting with Janet Jackson. And he was doing all kinds of shit.
But I actually had a dream that involved that song. So I had a dream that I was working on a Gundam. Like I was a mechanic, and I'm in like, the garage and everything, and I'm fixing the Gundam and everything, and like you see the sparks and everything, and I'm listening to Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See and everything. So every time I hear that song, I think of that dream, and I'm like, working on like a giant mech suit and everything. But just his lyrics and his flow was just so, like, the dude had like a Gatling gun type of flow.
Because he could growl and be loud, and then all of a sudden, I was like, damn, motherfucker, he's spitting fast.
I'm saying, like, like flip mode, hit you with no delay. So what you're saying, yo, hit me with silly with my 9 milli, yo. When I be on the mic, I do my duty, yo. Wild up in the club, like wild in the studio. Just let me put your let me see what you got for me. Put your hands where my eyes can see. Strike buck wildin' the place to be. If you really want to party with me. It was just like went fucking hard, man.
He had a great story I heard the other day. He was saying that going back to Eminem, he was gonna do a song with Eminem, and he brought he said 10 bars, and M brought some. And then M heard what he did or what he was going to do. So M went bigger, said, hold on, I need a day. And he wrote even more. And then Busta started writing more. He said it became like this friendly competition. It
was like a Ryu and Ken type of thing. Yeah.
And he goes, when they finally finished it, it was like a 3.5, 4 minute song. And he goes, and it was one of the best songs he's ever did. He gave Eminem his props. That's what people don't understand. Eminem is not... He started out as just a white rapper, but now he is an icon. I mean, he's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
They entered him because he's become such an icon, and all of them give him street props. There's only few people that try to be edgy and say he sucks or that he ain't all that in the rap community. But these are coming from people that's like, motherfucker, nobody even heard of you.
Right. Well, it's also like, what was it? He paid his dues and everything. Just to talk about him real quick and everything. It's just that because like I can understand like why the cynicism was there, because like there have been some white rappers that just fizzled out, like Vanilla Ice. Third Base, I hate to say it, but like, they were hot for a minute, then they disappeared and everything.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, and then you had Kid Rock. Ugh.
He ain't no rapper. Fuck out of here.
Oh, he tried to act like one.
Yeah. He's like the country fried steak of rap.
Yeah, but
not as good.
Yeah, and Eminem comes along, and then you have his Slim Shady persona with the comedy albums and everything, and a lot of people thought like, oh, this won't last. Like he'll have his 15 minutes of fame, and then 20 years later.
Well, see, I think he did Slim Shady to appease or to appeal to the white kids.
Oh, he did, yeah.
Yeah, and then slowly he started getting more. And then when he did songs like, the thing is, if you listen to one of his albums, everything is kind of different. Because like you get some, like Slim Shady, it's a fun song. And then Superman is like a fun song. But then you get songs like Mama.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sorry, Mama, and it's a fucking hard ass story. You know,
just
like Stan is. Stan is like a fucking mad song.
See, his heavier content and everything, like his more serious dark songs. Yeah. That's his hood side. Yeah. That's his MC side. Slim Shady with the comedy songs like My Name Is or like and everything. That's his
suburban. Well, that's Slim Shady.
Yeah.
See, he has three personas. He says he has Slim Shady, he has Eminem, and he has Marshall Mathers.
Yeah.
And that's why he named all the albums different, because if you see, every one of those albums has a different feel.
His comedy shit was more, like you said, more for the suburban kids, because they really couldn't appreciate like the more dark themes.
Right. Because like even his first song is. Guess who's back again. Yeah. It's like, Shady? Who the fuck are you?
Right.
We don't even know who you are. How are you coming back?
But going back to Busta. Yeah. So that song, just like all of his songs and everything, just hits so fucking hard. Dude, and his also his imagery. Like his imagery with his music videos, just like with Miss Elliott, was like that what do you call it? That the signature, like, hyper stylized, out there surreal look of like late 90s rap videos. And like I remember the video for Where My Eyes Can See was like, it was like a tribute to Coming to America, and you had like the African dancers in their headdresses and everything do their dance. Yep. And it was so cool to see, and you knew he was a star. In fact, every time I think of Busta, like when he's breaking out, was that infamous moment with him and Leaders of the New School. Or is it Leaders of the Old School?
What, Scenario?
Not Scenario.
Oh. Well, no, it was his old. No, it was Leaders of the New School.
Leaders of the New School. It was his old group.
Yeah.
And
with Q-Tip.
Yep. With Q-Tip wasn't on there. It was Busta Rhymes, Charlie Brown, Cut Monitor, Milo, and Dinko D.
Right. Q-Tip I think was part of Tribe Called Quest.
He was. Yeah. So MTV, Yo MTV Raps. They were doing a like a special on them, like an interview with the group, and what was it? Busta, like he was the breakout star. He was the personality. Like he was like Chuck D and he was like the MC and the hype man in one person.
Right.
So Charlie Brown was becoming upset because Rhymes was stealing the show. Like he was like doing the spotlight thing, and so the group had a group meeting live on Yo MTV Raps,
right,
arguing, and that's when they broke up. So on live television, you witness a group breaking up.
Fuck. It's kind of like when Guns N' Roses went on fucking one of the award shows. They were fucking drunk up on the stage.
Oh, was it? I think it was the MTV Video Music Awards. So.
Yeah. They were up there with a bottle of Jack Daniels, drunk off their fucking asses. Like, yeah, y'all decided to put them on live TV.
Yeah. And what's funny is that... But I mean, like that was Busta, man. Like, he was like the breakout star, and a lot of the focus went on him.
Well, it wasn't just his talent; he had a great personality.
Yeah,
that's why he got cast in movies and shit like that, because he had just a personality. He was more a lot of the iconic hip hop artists is because they were only just great rappers; they also had personality.
Yeah.
And they knew how to touch people in a good and bad way.
Yeah.
Going back to Eminem real quick, like one of the famous lines that everyone remembers of his is like, Will Smith says he ain't got to cuss on his records.
So I do. So fuck him and fuck you too. Yeah.
It's like, so everybody remembers that because he went for somebody who was untouchable, like you said earlier. It was somebody who was supposed to be untouchable.
Yeah.
And Will Smith was supposed to be that at that time.
And quick note on that, Eminem was within his right to do so, because Will was acting really up his own ass. Like, I don't have to swear in my videos. I have to do that. So I was like, okay, cool. Others do.
Good
so why do you have
to? Yeah. Like, so what you're saying is that you're the safe black guy.
Yeah.
You're the ones that people see. What he goes, parents just don't understand.
Yeah.
Parents just don't understand. And what was the other one? Nightmare on My Street.
Yeah.
Fun fact, he got sued over that.
Really?
Yeah. because they didn't ask to use the Nightmare on Elm Street music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so him and DJ Jazzy Jeff got sued over it.
Damn.
Yep.
But yeah, you are right. Like it comes like down to personality, and like
Yep.
you could act and you could be like wild like Busta, or you could be subdued and quiet like Nate on Fife and everything, or Wyclef, Nate Dogg and everything.
What was it? Regulators.
Warren G.
Dude, Warren G was fucking great.
Yeah, too. And so, but Busta's personality is so infectious that he started getting cast in movies, but also he was in the Def Jam Fight for New York game.
Although he was in the worst Halloween movie, I think. Well, besides Season of the Witch.
At least he did survive, though.
Yeah, what is it? H2O?
No, that was LL.
Oh, that's right.
He wasn't one of the Halloween movies, and one of the very few black men to survive a horror movie. So
through the whole movie.
Yep.
What?
Yeah. Actually, I found out because I didn't see the movie, but I did find out that he survived because remember he did an appearance on SmackDown.
Yeah.
He did a segment with The Rock,
Yeah.
and The Rock says, "The Rock needs to ask, do you die in the movie?" He's like, "Hell no."
Now that you said that, he looks like he could be Booker T's kid.
I'm saying. They had a missed opportunity to have like Busta like come in and do shit.
Yeah.
Bro, can you imagine Busta freestyling to Booker T's theme song?
Oh, imagine
shit would be fucking lit.
Imagine
man.
he walks up to Booker T, goes, "Pop, what's up, Pops?" And
Yeah.
Booker T goes, "Tell me you didn't say
that.
Tell me you did not just say that."
Oh man, but no, honestly, honestly, Busta worked well, like crossing over into pop culture and everything, because he's a pop culture. He's a movie fan. He's a TV fan because you see that in his videos, like in what do you call it? Dangerous.
Yeah,
was a homage to Last Dragon and Lethal Weapon.
Well, dude, if I were to make a reboot of The Last Dragon, he would be my first pick for Sho'nuff.
Yeah, a lot of people kept saying Sam Jackson, but I could not see it. Okay, here's the thing, people. Sam Jackson, okay, he looks good for his age, but he ain't athletic. No,
I would put
Busta though. Busta is still woke. Not woke, but yoked.
Yeah, he's probably woke too.
Yeah. In a good way, I mean.
There's
always a good way. Yeah. Fuck. God damn you people.
But he to me he'd be the perfect. Sho'nuff.
Yep.
Who is the master? Even he's got the voice. Who is the master?
See, and that's why he was great because he did play Sho'nuff in that video.
Yes, he did.
He did, yeah. And he also played a fucking like Mel Gibson's character in Whiteface, and Bill Duke was his partner.
Oh, from Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. So those are our top 5. Yeah.
Yeah. Me too. Dude. I mean, we could go on and on. Going about hip hop because, like I said, I grew up on it. I'm in and out of it because, like, newer hip hop.
See, the thing is that
especially like the 2010s, really was like not good.
See, what's it called?
Everybody acted like you could just put Lil in front of your name and you're good. Lil this, Lil that.
Yeah. See, hip hop has been like my main genre when it came to music. I like other genres of music, but hip hop has been there for me since day one.
Oh, yeah.
And you are right. There have been like some
lulls. Downtimes.
Yeah, like in the 2000s. Like I felt like the 2000s was a lull because Southern hip hop dominated everything and it watered everything down.
The only thing I can think of that I liked about the early 2000s and Southern hip hop was Ludacris.
Yes. Honestly, Ludacris, to me, Ludacris is the king of the South.
Ludacris was great.
Yeah.
And Nelly, some songs.
I like
Nelly, that was it. We're going down, down, baby. No,
damn. Okay, so now that you mentioned Ludacris, I have to do some honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Because him, let's see. Let's go with Stand Up by Ludacris. When I move, you move, just like that.
Yeah. Oh, and the one everybody remembers. Move, bitch. Get out the way. If you see me on the highway, get out of my way.
I also have to go with They Know Who We Are, the niggas and the caviar.
Dude,
Pimping all over the road.
He has some nice club hits, you know.
But what was great about him was that he, like Busta, like Missy and everything, was about like that surreal humor. Like his videos were fucking batshit insane. Well, and and also he showed range because not only did he did party albums and everything, but he also did socially conscious ones like Release Therapy. Was like the first time we actually saw him get serious, and he's like singing about like runaways and like disenfranchised people.
The early 2000s, like I said, there's here and there like people remember the kind of corny ass songs from it. Like what's his name? Oh fuck, Cisco.
Yeah,
the thong song.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah,
come on now.
Or anything by Little John.
Don't get me wrong. There's certain songs that are funny in hip hop that still hold up to this day. Like who doesn't like Big Butts?
Oh,
come on, man.
Not a fan of that, honestly.
No,
is it okay? Like I do have a level when it comes to corniness. There's only so much, man.
You know which one's corny as fuck too? But for some reason, when I used to host karaoke, everybody and their mother wanted to do it because la da 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 da. You heard about because I was like hi.
Oh, I fucking hate that song.
I was gonna clean up my room, but then I got high.
I got sick of that song. You know why I got sick of that song? Because of that one friend I told you about, fucking Brian. He used to blare that song all the fucking time. And you know what the funny thing about that song is? It is a cautionary tale, but people miss it because it sounds so like comedic and everything.
Yeah, well, his other song, Afro Man, was actually more fun than that one. Yeah. I think you've heard it. He goes, "Say smooth, smooth." Oh, God damn it.
Cool 45, Tuesday.
Can't say Core 45.
See, here's the thing.
Baby,
I know that album, but not by choice. It's because my friend used to play that album every fucking time.
Yeah.
To the point where I fucking like cannot stand it now.
He's a white kid, right?
Oh, totally. That's why that's what I'm saying.
Well, see, the thing is, once in a while, the white kids got to get their song. Like going back to young black teenagers, which was 5 white guys. Yeah. I always like to tell people that. They're like, why are they called young black teenagers? I don't know.
Like, irony, I guess.
They had 2 songs that I remember. Yeah. One of them was Tap the Bottle Head, Twist the Cap. And then there was...
It always takes me back to House Guest.
And then the second one was I Fucked Kelly Bundy.
Oh, I remember you telling me about that one. Yeah,
I Fucked Kelly Bundy. Those are the only 2 songs I remember.
Twist the Cap, I remember a lot because not only was that their big mainstream hit, but it also takes me back to House Guest with Sinbad.
You know who people technically kind of consider a hip hop song? Mammals.
Yeah.
You know that one, right?
Wait, from Bloodhound Gang?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Because he raps it. Sweat, baby, sweat, but baby, wet as a Texas drop.
See, I fucking hate Bloodhound Gang too. Like, they're those fucking lame ass. See, I can appreciate comedy groups. Yeah. But then there are ones who just have that fucking pick-me energy. Yeah. And you know that they're not going to last. Because here's the thing. Like, Eminem was able to do his comedy stuff because he was able to back it up with raw talent. Bloodhound Gang, they just do comedy shit and what else? Yep. Yeah.
No, that's it. Yeah. And groups like Limp Bizkit, not for nothing. If it wasn't for, I think, the music brought people more in than Fred Durst's lyrics. Yeah. Because he had kind of a whiny voice.
Oh, he did. He had a fake tough guy voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a suburban. Those suburban kids who try to act hard type of voice.
But because he especially displayed it in that their first kind of big hit was a cover of "Faith" by George Michael. Yeah, yeah, that was kind of their first big hit. Yeah, and I think it was more Wes Borland that people were interested in.
Wes Borland was like the Paul McCartney, the Dave Grohl, the real talent.
The real talent.
And then you have like the loudmouth asshole as the frontman.
Fun fact. Yeah. They have something in common with House of Pain. They had the same DJ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. House of Pain's DJ Lethal was also fucking Limp Bizkit's DJ.
Interesting. Yeah. But yeah, now that you mentioned Limp Bizkit, there is one song of theirs that I actually do dig.
Rollin'?
What's up?
Rollin'?
No. In Together Now, it was him and Method Man.
Oh, yeah.
That beat went hard, man, and it was a really good flow. And
that's another song I didn't include. Oh, man, how can I forget that one? Method Man. Yeah. METHOD, man.
Yeah.
Come on, hey, you get off my cloud. You don't know me, you don't know my style. We be getting bombed when it comes to the jam. Here I am, the Method Man. Sorry, I can keep going on with that one.
See, and that's what made this like a listening tough man and everything, you know. But yeah, so those are our favorite tracks of all time
that I can still listen to this day and bop.
Yep. But yeah, so dang it, yeah, it was tough, man. Like just 5. Ugh.
Just 5. 5 is hard.
It is.
But if we went with 10,
we'd be here all day.
Oh, forget it. I'd be here a month.
Yeah.
A month.
It would be like that Zootopia when we went to the DMV. It's night?
Yeah, dude, there's so many. I mean, every era, and we'll close out with talking about this. Every era, I think, had their top 5.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't really speak all time because you got the 80s, you got 90s. To me, the best era for hip hop was 80s, 90s.
I agree.
80s, 90s. Early 2000s, and then when all these SoundCloud rappers started coming out with their little Zane, little Peep, little this, little that, I blame Lil Wayne. He was the first one to start doing that. Dude. And Lil Jon.
All right.
Honestly, gun to my head, I couldn't tell you a Lil Wayne song.
Honestly, straight up, Lil Wayne is straight up fucking overrated. Yeah, I will say that. Like, honestly,
I don't know one of his songs.
Here's the thing. Like, he has this cult hold on people. His fans are like the fucking Beyonce of hip hop and everything.
Well, he's more a character than he is a hip hop artist.
A lot of people would say oh, he's one of the best. No, he's fucking mid. Yeah. And honestly, I think a lot of people hype him up because he came in during a time when honestly the standard especially mainstream hip hop was fucking low. Yeah. You know what's funny, but neither one of us mentioned, and I think he's pretty great, is Jay-Z. Yeah. Jay-Z's good, yeah. To me, Jay-Z, his first few albums were really good. After that, it kind of fell off. The last song I really heard by Jay-Z that I really vibed to was Empire State of Mind with Alicia Keys. I wasn't a fan of that song, to be honest with you.
I'd say that was up to that one. But then after that, I was like,
See, I honestly, Jay-Z, actually is underrated as a rapper because a lot of people think of him as the mogul.
Yeah. Well, according to him, he's the best one of all time.
Yeah. But he had some really great work with Pharrell. Pharrell, we need to mention as well because Pharrell is just
one of the greatest producers.
One of the greatest producers, one of the greatest artists too, because fronting is one of my favorites.
Who doesn't like Happy?
Right.
'Cause I'm happy.
But when he came out with the Neptunes Present, that's what solidified him to me and everything. But also have to mention Lupe Fiasco.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Because he's a very underrated talent.
You know one of my favorite songs that he did? It's called Battle Scars. Yeah. It's a love song. It's him and this British dude. You've heard it before. Yeah. These battle scars don't look like they're fading. Don't look like they're ever going away. Yeah. And another kid that everybody loves, honestly, I really don't know a lot of his music, is Kendrick Lamar.
I was going to mention Kendrick because,
he's this generation's good one.
He's just generation's Chuck D. Because I'm glad you mentioned Kendrick because I just wanted to add real quick is that even though there are lulls when it comes to music genres, there's always those high points. There's always those figures there that are still keeping the game alive with raw talent. Yep. Kendrick Lamar is one of them. For the 2010s and up and everything, he's one of the very few artists that has his own voice and is also rapping, has that old school storytelling about him with that new school production and everything. Let me tell you, Kendrick is one of my favorites. Absolutely. Good Kid, Mad City is one of my favorite albums of all time.
You know what's a good, honestly, movie soundtrack / kind of hip hop R&B soundtrack is, and you're going to laugh, Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Oh, no. No. I'm not going to laugh.
What's Up, Danger?
Wait. Okay. It's weird that you say you're going to laugh because that's one of my favorite albums. And two, that is pure hip hop because Miles Morales is a hip hop fan and everything.
Well, that was honestly that album, Sunflower, was the one that made me kind of change my mind about Post Malone. Yeah, because at first I was like,
you know what?
What was that one song? Congratulations!
Oh, your oldest daughter's grad song.
Yeah, I was like, dude, is this guy drunk or high? And then he looks like he smells like pee. I mean, he did.
But actually, you know what made me change my mind about him? I didn't really have an opinion against him or for him. I was like, okay, that's cool and everything. But what made me realize, oh shit, this dude's talented, is when he did a cover of Return of the Mac.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh damn! I forgot Return of the Mac. That is a good one, man.
But anyway, we can keep going on this. Yeah. Want to thank you guys for hanging out with us. Any last words?
And you don't stop.
Today, hip hop. You
don't stop. Yep.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with us. Remember to follow us on social media. We are at the Minorities Report, and on TikTok we have a backup account as a Minorities Report 2.0. Tune in every Friday where we will bring you some nonsense. Go ahead and give us a message on our Instagram if you want us to cover anything. And if you want to just give us a holler and let us know how we're doing. We will see you.